Champions League Borussia Dortmund vs Sporting Lisbon prediction, team news, lineups preview. Borussia Dortmund will try to avoid one of the greatest European upsets in history when they host Sporting Lisbon on Wednesday at Signal Iduna Park in the second leg of their Champions League round of 16 playoff tie. BVB won the reverse fixture 3-0 on February 11 with all three goals coming in a dominant second-half display, while Sporting never truly threatened their Bundesliga opponents despite producing 13 shots. Match preview. Dortmund triumphed thanks to goals from Serhou Guirassy, Pascal Gross and Karim Adeyemi, with the first two scorers finding the back of the net in near-identical fashion. Finishing after deliveries deep on the right flank were played towards the back post. The hosts finished 10th in the Champions League table with 15 points and only missed out on automatic qualification for the round of 16 by 1 point. With the team losing 3 times in the league phase despite scoring first in 2 of those matches. Manager Niko Kovac has been in charge for 3 games but has lost 2 times, including on Saturday when his team were beaten 2-0 in the Bundesliga by second-last VfL Bochum. In fact, BVB are in 11th place in the German top flight with just 29 points, and are 8 points behind 4th-placed RB Leipzig, who occupy the division's final Champions League qualification spot. Kovac's side have lost 2 of their last 3 but have won 3 and drawn 1 of their past 6 in all competitions, scoring 11 and conceding 8 in that time. Dortmund's record at home has also been poor in recent weeks given they have drawn 3, been defeated in 3 and triumphed in just 1 of their last 7 at Signal Iduna Park. But they have not lost at home by a margin of 3 or more goals in 31 matches. As for Sporting, though they hit the crossbar against their German opponents in the 18th minute, that strike was from distance and was the closest they came to opening the scoring. Head coach Rui Borges' side are currently first in the Primeira Liga with 52 points, though they only lead second-placed Benfica by 2 points and have been held to stalemates in their last 2 league outings. The Lions did manage to beat Manchester City by a 3-goal margin in this season's edition of the Champions League when they triumphed 4-1 against the English champions on November 5th. And they also defeated Bundesliga side Eintracht Frankfurt 3-0 in September 2022. Sporting have failed to win their past 3 fixtures, drawing 2 and losing 1, and have lost 4 of their last 5 in the Champions League. The Portuguese club are also winless in 7 of their 8 most recent away games, being held to a stalemate in 3 and succumbing to defeat in 3, and have lost 7 and drawn 3 of their past 10 on the road in Europe's premier competition. Team news. Kovac comes into Tuesday's clash with relatively few absentees in his squad, though midfielder Felix Meka and defender Rami Bensebaini will not return to action until March. Dortmund could start a back four consisting of Julian Ryerson, Emre Can, Nico Schlotterbeck and Daniel Svensson. Gross scored in last week's Champions League clash, and he may joined in a double pivot by Salih Özcan, while striker Serhou Guirassy could be flanked by Karim Adeyemi and Jamie Bino-Gittens. Meanwhile, Sporting will be without fullbacks Gini Caramo and Nuno Santos, and their absences could lead Borges to start Ivan Fresneda and Mateus Reis in a back 4. Expect the visitors to line up with Zeno Debist and Morten Jolmund in the middle of the pitch considering they are unable to select midfielder Daniel Braganca for the rest of the season due to a ligament injury. Attacker Pedro Goncalves is also sidelined because of a ligament injury, and that makes Francisco Trincao and Biel the most probable candidates to play either side of striker Victor Gyökeres. Borussia Dortmund possible starting lineup: Kobel, Ryerson, Can, Schlotterbeck, Svensson, Özcan, Gross, Adeyemi, Brandt, Bino-Gittens, Guirassy. Sporting Lisbon possible starting lineup: Silva, Fresneda, Diomande, Quaresma, Reis, Debest, Jolmond, Trincao, Simoes, Beal, Gyökeres. We say, Borussia Dortmund 2-2 Sporting Lisbon. Sporting will not be able to sit back and absorb pressure given they trail by 3 goals. And they may concede several chances during counterattacks. While Dortmund are unlikely to keep a clean sheet considering their poor form this campaign, the hosts will not care about the details of the second leg as long as they progress to the round of 16. Thanks for your watching. Don't forget to click the subscribed button and hit the bell icon for more.